Today we're going to do something together. I'm going to show you how NLP works. If there is something about birth that scares you, like pain or losing control, complications, interventions, previous difficult birth, or simply the unknown, I want to show you a simple way to begin changing how your mind represents that fear. I am Lucia. I am a certified hypnotherapist and NLP practitioner, and I help women prepare their minds for birth using hypnosis, NLP, and other mind-body techniques. Before we begin, isn't about telling yourself everything will be perfect. That's not the goal. We are teaching your mind that you can think about birth without immediately going into fear. So, step 1. Identify the fear. Ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen? It's just one thing. Maybe it's, I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to tolerate contractions. Or I'm afraid I'll panic. Or I'm afraid something will go wrong. Notice what comes up. Step 2. Notice how your mind represents it. When you think about that fear, do you see an image? Maybe you see yourself at the hospital, or maybe you imagine yourself in pain. Maybe you hear yourself saying, I can't do this. Or maybe you see the images of someone else's story. Just notice. What is the image? Is it close to you? Is it big? Is it bright or dark? Does it feel like you're inside the experience or you're watching yourself? You don't need to analyze it. Just become curious. Step 3. Create distance. Now imagine taking that picture and moving it farther away from you and a little farther. Maybe make it smaller, dimmer. Imagine turning the volume down on any frightening sounds and notice what happens inside your body as you change that picture. Step 4. Create a new representation. Now, I like you to imagine another version of yourself. You are giving birth. You don't know exactly how the birth will unfold, but look at this version of you. Notice your breathing. Notice your face. Notice your shoulders. And imagine yourself surrounded by people who support you. Imagine hearing yourself say, one way at a time, I know how to come back to my breath. My body gets softened. I'm allowed to ask for what I need. And notice how different that representation feels. Make this picture bigger and brighter and bring it closer. See yourself handling each moment as it comes. Not because everything necessarily goes exactly accordingly to the plan, but because you trust your ability to respond. Take a slow breath, and when you're ready, open your eyes. Why practice this? Your mind rehearses things all the time. Worry is a kind of mental rehearsal. When we worry, we repeatedly imagine an unwanted future. So during pregnancy, we can intentionally begin rehearsing something different. Calm, flexibility, confidence. This is something I encourage you to practice repeatedly rather than doing it only once. Because we are creating a new familiar pathway for your mind. And if you discover a fear today that feels particularly strong, write it down. That fear isn't something you have to push away, it's information, and it gives you somewhere to begin. I'll be sharing more videos here about hypnobirthing and about the subconscious mind, birth fear, hypnosis, and practical techniques you can use throughout pregnancy and birth. So subscribe if you like to practice with me. And thank you for watching.